It's starting to get kind of airish here in Alameda, California. The trees are starting to look a little bit more fallish. They're getting that rusty colored look, but there's still a lot of green on them too. This is the one I think that I defoliated, so the growth on it would have been younger than the older growth on those other two, which has already got its kind of auburn rust color going. Even my young twin trunk is starting to show all of its fall colors. I took my maple forests and I put it down here. It still gets good afternoon light, but it's not in the wind as much there. And as you can see, my Cork Bark Oak, being the evergreen, it really hasn't changed much, which is good. It gives us some green to look at. But its neighbor on the bench, my Coastal Oak, it hasn't really started changing colors for the season yet either. But my Chinese Wisteria has. But my Japanese Wisteria hasn't. But my Trident Maple, oops, I'm getting a lot of lens flare, but my Trident Maple is just almost bare. And that's my Dawn Redwood. It looks like it's kind of in park mode for the winter. It's doing okay. And my Black Pine, like, not winter, which I suppose is a good thing. Somebody was asking me on one of the last videos which way this was facing, and I'm not sure if I told them the right way or not. I may have remembered wrong. I just used this camera, this phone, as a compass, and that way is south. So to my right is west. That's the sun that's sinking in the west, and to my left is north. And this balcony is kind of shaped like a shoebox turned on its side, facing the sun a little. I mean, you can see I'm in a box. Everything on this rail has direct sky. When the sun comes up in the spring, it comes up more overhead, and the shadow that you see there on the wall is more of a slant, and the light doesn't penetrate this far in. But as the sun goes and gets orangier and orangier throughout the summer, its ability to grow is kind of lessened and lessened. It's thought to be, I think, a less quality light. But the sun sets farther and farther to the south of here, and so as the light quality goes down, it reaches farther and farther in to this laying on its side shoebox. So I'm not really sure how that pans out. Things that weren't getting enough light get more light, but at a time when they're also getting less quality light. So all I know is everybody seems to get some, and so far I'm shuffling the trees around. If things are looking like they're burning, they get moved to one of the lesser light locations, and maybe in a little while I'll have this down and figure out just what's what. But right now, that's what I've got going on and what I'm trying to learn about. And that's pretty much it for us and what we have going on. This is the back side of my Japanese black pine. It's facing, its show side is facing out to the world. Thanks for watching.